What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on TTOO Stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for upcoming days and weeks for this asset. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point, and I've told you that we have to see the movement to the upside that will retest this range of support. And let me make this line longer. And after the retest, we have to see some kind of reaction, and depending on this reaction, we could make our conclusion of what should we expect next. Let me show you that previously I've made a lot of predictions on this asset and my win rate is about 90% on TTOO stock. And here you can see all the predictions that I made previously, and by the way, it is my previous video. And right here, as you can see, I drew this line and I projected this price action, and then without the breakout above the range of resistance, we might see the most probable outcome is to go to the downside to retest this range at about 10 cents price point. And so far, we had this movement to the downside, but then on the yesterday's session, we have this quite harsh increase in its price that already retested this range of resistance. So, what was the reason of this spike and what should we expect next for this asset? First of all, let me show you their official press release section. And as you can see, on October the 5th, they published this press release and they wrote, T2 Biosystems, a leader in the rapid detection of sepsis-causing pathogens and antibiotic-resistant genes, announced today that it will report preliminary financial results for the third quarter of 2023 and business updates after market close on Thursday, October the 12th. Company management will host a corresponding conference call beginning at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is the main news that is the catalyst for this price action. And I have to say that we don't have basically the real news. We have an anticipation of this news, but this type of assets like T2 Biosystems might move a lot only on anticipation of certain news. So let me show you some details from the fundamental standpoint regarding this company. As I already mentioned, this company doesn't have very good fundamentals because they cannot cover all of their liabilities with their assets. On top of that, let me show you this news. TTOO Stock Alert. A key investor just dumped another 13 million shares. CRG still remains a significant shareholder of TTOO stock following its sales. And I covered this similar news in 2 or 3 my previous videos. And this company is still selling this stock, the stocks of T2 Biosystems. And as you can see, they started to do it on September 19th. And basically for almost for more than 2 weeks, I have to say that they are still selling these stocks. And definitely this leads to bearish pressure on this asset. And I don't know why they decided to close their position this way, because at this very point, T2 Biosystems announced their FDA approval of one of their products. And right after that, this asset spiked to the upside. Let me show you, for more than 80%. But then, as you can see, on September 19th, this company, CRG Partners, started to sell their position, and this movement alone is the result of this sell-off. So, let me show you another quite interesting news, and let me show you that we are about to see a litigation, a lawsuit against T2 Biosystems. As you can see, on October the 2nd, Cascala Law LLC announces investigation of T2 Biosystems and encourages investors to contact the firm. So, let me quote this. Since October 2022, shares of T2's common stock have declined in value from a trading price of over $5 per share to a current trading price of approximately $0.25 per share, a cumulative decline of over $4.75 per share or 95% in value. The investigation seeks to determine whether the company's officers and or directors breached their fiduciary duties or violated the securities laws in connection with recent corporate actions. And guys, I have to say that by itself it is not the best news, but we can see this type of news on other ticker symbols that has quite harsh movements. And it doesn't mean that T2 Biosystems or their C-level executives breached some rules, but definitely we have to see this investigation and the results of this investigation. And during this process, we have definitely more bearish pressure on this asset. And why this asset is still so volatile, you might ask. And here's the answer. If you take a look on the stocktweets.com website and if you switch to most active section, as you can see, TTOO stock is on the third place. This means it still has a very high interest level from retail community. And that is why it is still a meme stock that potentially might have a very harsh price action. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I make this video right on pre-market hours, and as you can see, this asset is higher than it was. It closed yesterday by 14.87%, but let me show you this detail. As you can see, this asset during this movement to the upside, it doesn't have enough volume. All of these two candles doesn't have enough volume, and if you compare it with the volume that it had previously, definitely it is on market hours and this is the off market hours. But in general, the movement to the upside and definitely the breakout above some key levels should be supported by the volume, by the significant volume. And for now, as you can see, we already retested this range of about 23.94 cents. And we have this reaction. And the next trading session, basically today's trading session, will show us what will be the next potential trend for upcoming days. And basically we don't have so much time till the earnings report. It will take place exactly in 1 week. But I have to say that if the price action right before the earnings report will be massive, and let's assume that it will hit some higher targets, right before the earnings report it will be the trend reversal. And otherwise, if it bounces from this range, right now, as you can see, we have this bounce. And if it continues to go to the downside, right before the earnings report, we might see another trend reversal, and these 2 points from the bottom of the price action or from the top of the price action might be quite indicative, and we could potentially benefit out of these bounces. And guys, remember just one thing: you and only you is responsible for your money, and do not try to rely on any type of so-called advisors from internet, from YouTubers or from StockTweets community or from any Twitter accounts, because they are not responsible for your money. And if you want to invest in this company for the long term, definitely you have to know for 100% what are you doing, and you have to know what is the upsides for their products from the medical standpoint. If you don't know it, do not try to catch its movements from the fundamental standpoint. This means you can only trade this type of stocks. And to do it successfully, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. Because in this case, you will have at least from 70 to 90% probability on different assets of the successful probabilities of this type of trades. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on